Well, I'm John Hurd and I farm a property called Formosa near Cressy in Tasmania. So we run a mixed farming enterprise here, about 1,600 hectares of irrigated and dry land, cropping and livestock operations. We've been growing hemp now for about 4 years, and we've found hemp fits into the model as one of those crops that it's a standalone crop just purely for hemp production. But it's quite short and quick to grow, so it fits in our timeline throughout the summer months. We can sow it quite late once we've sown all our other spring crops, and we are harvesting sort of post that window as well, but still in time to bring something else back into our rotation. To be honest, I didn't really have much knowledge about hemp before I started growing it. The company we were growing it for did try to convince me for a couple of years to grow it, and I resisted and then grew a little bit, and it worked quite well. Prior to that, I'd never actually tried it myself. I'd never actually tried eating it myself. I have now, obviously, because there's plenty here to try, and obviously product around that's really easy to source now. Hemp's certainly got more of a place though. My wife's got more and more hemp products in the kitchen now that she knows, and we have plenty of people come to visit, and they're all fascinated by how the crop works. I had people just here the other day, and I gave them a few bars when they left of hemp-based products, and they couldn't believe how good it was. It still is a regulated crop in Tasmania, so we still do have inspections on the crop. It is important for the industry that those inspections are carried out to prove that we're growing a low THC level type hemp that's safe. It's safe to be in the community. We're all about sort of educating people about how things work and where that product came from and why it could be quite beneficial. It is a natural product, it's quite healthy, superfood in inverted commas that's quite often thrown around. It really does fit a lot of those bills, and as a farmer we're keen to see it continue, and the industry is setting up around it, so we want it to continue. It does certainly have a positive future. It's not 100% a new crop, although it's now getting some more recognition coming through. So I suspect the hemp industry will grow. How quickly is probably the question. You know, it's being proven now that the diversity of what we can use it for is massive. So, and we need to drive that message with the consumer to say, you know, it's food, it's skin lotions, it's all sorts of other things that can come in, and then there's byproducts as well that we're now looking that can be used, and that's probably where the green part for the push can come in as well. You know, if we can actually use the byproducts and fibre and do a whole plant thing. Hemp is probably as natural product as you're going to find on the market these days. Tests and the results are being proven with the products that are being created, so I'd be saying give it a go. I mean, you look at what else is around on the market, and certainly hemp is, I'd say, better or healthier than a lot of those in the way that it's produced. It's in the ground for such a short period of time, there can't be too much done to it. The crop we grew for Hemp Foods Australia last year went really well. It was an exceptional crop, yielded right where we targeted to yield. Had some early onset issues just in the initial stages, but by the end of the season, yeah, it was easy to harvest, handled really well post-harvest. Would have flown through processes quite well, and we've managed to, that paddock's since been turned around and grazing animals and all sorts of things, and we've had 2 other crops since then, so it was a good result last year.